But before we remove one, would you add some sort of psychology or some sort of study about the mind to schools, or something to
Mm.
do with
So
not heavy, but something to do with the mind and emotions and happiness and like, would you add something like that? Would you teach something like that to school kids?
I think I would add that with like ethics and stuff. It may go intertwined, or it would be like a separate subject. I think that's actually a good idea. I can't believe like I missed out on it, but sort of being in touch with emotions, like
Right.
even just practicing like meditation, like just at the beginning of class. Like maybe the students came after break and they're very sort of energetic and stuff. So to be grounded in the present, you would sort of do some meditation.
Right.
These are
That's a
just
good.
like
I
some
like that.
practices.
I like that. Meditate. Yes, I like that. I like that idea.
But sort of it might be a bit heavy, like like giving them theory on like social psychology, but sort of engaging them in these practices like yoga and stuff like that. I think it would be a shout,
I
like
think so. I think so too. Not to cut you off, sorry, but I think so too because obviously you talked about it being heavy, but I think if it was introduced in a way like obviously younger kids would do some like in a more playful way, and then as they get older and progress through the education system, it would be like heavier because you know, man, I'm not gonna lie. I remember sometimes, especially if I didn't revise before an exam, I was like my nerves were like all over the place. You know what I mean? So I feel like
yeah.
meditation would have helped, but meditation is actually something that I had to research myself and find out about it. And I'm like, this is so good. Why didn't we know this? You know what I mean? When we were younger.
Yeah. So that's what the like school should implement, like personally, because sort of, like I did the research myself as well, like you did, and I wish the school itself like taught me on like how to do it. And like even with regards to just like a lot of people speak about this subject, and they would say like we need to teach students how they should budget their like finances and stuff. And just getting the light back,
Yeah.
how like the subject on like how to add,
Money, credit. Yeah.
so budgeting,
Yeah.
yeah, credit. So I do agree heavily with that, because like budgeting, like I've absolutely no idea how to do it unless I do my research myself. So, or like get help from a friend, or like a relative, or like just my parents, because like the school doesn't teach you this type of stuff like budgeting, accounts, like all that.
Nothing like nothing that you actually, for me personally, 80% of what you actually would need in life, I don't think you learn in school, to be honest. I think and I feel like that's a very critical stage of our lives, like from the time we go into school to the time we leave. Like I feel like that's what makes us, half of the time mentally, along with, obviously the time we spend in our parents and peer groups and environment. I feel like it shapes us individually. So I feel like because we spend a lot of time in school, I feel like we should be learning most of these proactive skills in life. And for me personally, I'm saying when I have kids in the future, I don't know if I would have them to go school like they will go school, but I don't think it would be like heavy. It would be like heavy, heavy school because I feel like I can teach them some things that the school would not teach them. Do you know what I mean?